Hi, my name is Katya. I'm a pole dancer and a pole coach. I'm 39, almost 40, and I've been doing pole since I was 22, about 14 years in total, with a few breaks. I've been teaching pole since 2019. I'm a very technical coach. I care a lot about good mechanics, working both sides, and training smart. And for most of my pole life, I've been pretty lucky with the injuries. Until last year, I was training handspring on static, planning to turn this into a spin. I was in a twisted grip and something went wrong during the rotation. I felt a very clear snap in my shoulder, like something popped out and back in. I thought it was scary, but fine. It wasn't. The pain came later, especially at night. I did physiotherapy, I adjust my training, I tried to rest, I tried to be careful, but over the next months my shoulder kept slipping, sometimes during pole, sometimes during something as simple as reaching for a pillow or doing a push-up. Over the last year, my shoulder subluxed 5 times. And here is something important. Nobody told me that subluxation was even a thing at first. I only figured that out myself after the contrast MRI report mentioned overstretched ligaments and a possible Bankart injury. I started researching what this actually meant. A subluxation is not a full dislocation. It's quieter, it's less dramatic, but it is just as damaging and much easier to miss. In that year, I saw 5 doctors. The 5th one was a surgeon who finally confirmed my own diagnosis and who operated on me. I also saw 8 physiotherapists. I was told it was a muscle tear. I was told it was a frozen shoulder, rotator cuff imbalance. I did laser therapy, rehab, rest, corticosteroid injections. I followed advice. I really tried. The hardest part was not just the pain, it was the doubt. When everyone tells you that things should be fine, but your body says something different, you start questioning yourself. At one point, I even wondered if it was psychosomatic. I stopped pole for months. I rebuilt slowly. Technically, I was strong. I could do pull-ups. I had badass rehab exercises, but I could not trust my shoulder anymore. Eventually, through another pole dancer, I was recommended a shoulder specialist in Belgium. He looked at my contrast MRI and said very calmly, "You have a Bankart lesion, and you have a multidirectional shoulder instability. Your labrum is torn on the front and also the back." For the first time in a year, it made sense. He said that surgery was an option for me and I can have it done quickly. I did not hesitate. On December the 18th, just before Christmas, I had a Bankart shoulder surgery. I'm not sharing this to scare anyone. I just want to be honest about my injury. I did not ignore it. I didn't train through pain. I asked for help. I followed advice. I did everything I could at that moment. Still, I got unlucky. The system failed to diagnose the real problem early. If there is just one thing I want you to take from this, is if something doesn't feel right, keep asking. Keep looking for answers. Quiet injuries still matter. Your body knows. And often what people say psychosomatic turns out to be just failed diagnostics.